So the next hack on the list is called Volta by FirePhoenix. Um, by the looks of this, it says demo, so I think it might be incomplete. Let me see. Yeah, there's no completion stats for anyone here. Well, except for Saffron. Apparently there's a time given. I don't know. Volta is unfinished but very good. Oh, okay, so it is unfinished. That sucks. I don't like unfinished hacks, but it's whatever. Welcome, YouTube viewer. Yes, you guys watching on YouTube. Thanks for watching these videos. I definitely work hard on these edits, especially during the lower Norfair sections. I hate editing those, but I do it anyway. Anyways, Merry Christmas / Happy Holidays all. Enjoy Demo 2. Demo officially ends after getting Varia's suit. However, there's lots more bonus stuff to search for. Varia is just the beginning, winky face. Please note that after Varia, no major upgrades except for one of them are in their true locations. Okay, and known issues, Ice Beam's pickup palette has not been fixed yet, so it looks a bit odd, requires hex fix, yada yada. Okay, hopefully all areas that you shouldn't enter are blocked off. Sorry if I missed a spot. Always keep your power bombs close to full to avoid accidentally getting trapped in certain areas of Gaia Heights. Small hint, there is a point to entering the elevator room in Therma, winky face. I have no trailer, no release date, whatever. Let's get this thing started. And start. You can kiss my ass with this intro. Yeah. Wait a minute, this is slightly different. Realizing the threat the Metroids were, the Federation sent me to destroy the Metroids on their home planet SR-388. I did so, but just as I was about to destroy the final egg, ... Long story short, that Metroid is the reason I'm being sent to the remote planet of Volta. I taken the Metroid to the Space Colony series for examination. You will see the hacks. No reviews at all except a 1 or 2 orb. Do not recommend. I guess we'll get to those. The scientists there ran some tests on the Metroid to see what they could learn about it. So wait, does that mean there are some hacks that even Dragon himself didn't play? Shortly thereafter, I left the station. However, I'd gotten no farther than the nearest planet than I'd pick up a distress signal. I think they meant then. I returned to Ceres to find... Ugh. The memories are so horribly vivid. Okay. At least they took the time to change the dialogue for the opening credits, right? Opening cutscene. 3 reviews required for a rating to appear. Really? You know what? I believe it. This... Is it me or does the Samus sprite look slightly different than normal? Maybe it's just me. Feels... so... Yeah, there's something about it. Or am I going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. Looks the same to you? Yeah, I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe it's just in my head, but for some reason this sprite felt slightly different to me. Your cousin made a crab boil. Wow. Sounds really good. I wouldn't mind like a nice seafood boil. There's actually this one place near where I used to live. I forget the name of the place, but they deal in seafood, and you can order like this big meal. It's like a bag, right? And inside that bag, they just put all kinds of seafood in there, seasoned with all kinds of goodness. It's oily, like it's so oily as hell. Like, oh my god, the amount of like oils that's in there is crazy, but man, it's so good. They'll throw like a corn on the cob in there, some potatoes, and some other stuff in there, along with like crab, shrimp, whatever else you can think of. So freaking good. Crab Hut. I was talking about Crab Hut. Was it called Crab Hut? Because I believe that there is a Crab Hut. I just don't remember if the restaurant where I got uh, my seafood um, was called Crab Hut. You're allergic to shrimp? That's rough. Oh man, seafood allergies suck. They really do because they're so good. I actually had a friend who was so allergic to seafood she couldn't even be in a restaurant that served any kind of seafood because the smell would like give her an allergic reaction. It's crazy just how allergies can just flare up from something like just the scent of a certain food. It's weird I can go through this, but I can't shoot through it. That's the only thing you're allergic to. Yeah, that's so weird because generally, if someone's allergic to shrimp, they're allergic to like everything else that deals with like shellfish. Missile. Uh, where do we go with this missile and morph ball? Is there anything over here? No. Nope. Yeah, nothing here. Well, not that there's nothing there, it's that we can't get up there. And down here, well, oh, here we go. One missile to open a door. I appreciate hacks that do that. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Hang on, hang on, hang on. No! I mean, can we even leave? What if we need bombs to escape? Like, I can believe we need bombs to escape, and then I'll just end up soft locking. Why can't we? Hang on a second. There we go. Um, Can you please? Okay, that's kind of weird. It's just a missile. You know what? If it's just a missile, I'm going to ignore it until we get like bombs or something. Just in case, you know. Oh, speaking of missiles, I can't get attached to this hack as much as I would like to because I know it's not finished. And it never will be finished, given that this was released in '09 and we're in, what, 2025? Yeah. It's always a bummer. Going this way. What do we have over here? Nothing for now. Yo, they nerfed those wasps. You know what? I appreciate it. You don't drop missiles? Oh god. Why did the door have to close behind us like that? Oh. Is this open now? Yes, sir. We need grapple or bombs. This is probably grapple over here. No, we're going kind of deep here, and we're not seeing any major progression items yet. Should I be worried? Wait, 7 is all we have for missiles. That's not cool. Ah, you asshole. Is that a save point? That is, in an E-tank. Holy cow. This makes me sad, man. Look at what we could have had. And instead, it's just not finished. Huh? Bomb Teresa? Yo, give me those. Oh, they even announced that shit. They're like, yeah, guys, I'm not gonna work on this anymore. If I have to guess, it had to be Burnout. You know, that's usually how it goes. Like, someone makes a hack and they're really over ambitious with it, and then they eventually burn out, and it's like, I don't want to work on this anymore. It happens to the best of us, I'm sure. That'll do it. That'll certainly do it. Ooh, power bombs. We need to find us some PBs. And some speed. Booster. Speed? No. Oh. No way. I can't get through that, can I? Yeah. Get through it. No, I can't get through that. I need something specific. Where else can I go that we haven't been able to go? There's plenty. Let's backtrack. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the creator of RBO Impossible, and RBO Insane commented on my on one of my YouTube videos, the RBO Insane playthrough, and yeah, they gave me some interesting tidbits about like what went on with the process of making the hack. And apparently they were a teenager in high school, presumably, when they made that hack back in 09. Kind of makes sense. And I don't remember if they mentioned anything about why they made the hack as hard as they did, but it was still just some interesting I guess trivia, for lack of a better word. And like when I think about it, I guess it would make sense that a lot of hack makers from back in the day were that young, just teenagers, ages, I don't know, 13 to 19 or something. I mean, hell, I'll be honest. Like, if I had gotten into hack making back in the day like that, I probably would have made myself a bullshit hack, very amateurish and everything. So it's like, yeah, I can. And look, I talk a lot of shit about these hacks, about these older hacks, and some of these hacks were awful. But now, knowing what I know now about some of these hack makers just being like young teens, you know, just in high school, just hungry to make the next big hack, you know, it puts things into perspective. And it's like, well, now that I know that a lot of these older hacks were made by kids, I can't exactly be as hard on these hacks as I would like to be. But don't get me wrong, I'll still criticize the hacks all the same, but like at least I have the idea, knowing that, you know, they were just young and trying to get their bearings, trying to figure out what makes a good hack, etc. I mean, just look at Digital Mantra, for example, right? Digital Mantra's first hack was the one-room hack, as far as I understand. We were 17 from Gravy/Puddin'. We just didn't know better. Yeah, and again, it puts things into perspective. Like, Digital Mantra made the one-room hack. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't half good either. And then their second hack, what was their second hack? I actually don't remember. Oh, their second hack that I remember playing was Cliffhanger, and that has some issues. but then that was later fixed in Cliffhanger Redux, which we'll probably, you know, we'll play that eventually. And like someone like Digital Mantra has grown over the years. Like their last hack was what, Vitality? You compare that to something like the one room hack. And yeah, the amount of growth that's shown by someone like Digital Mantra, it shows, you know? And it's not just Digital Mantra, it's like all kinds of hack makers have grown. I mean, we all gotta start somewhere, right? Even if starting somewhere means you start off pissing the players off. Now the old asses are established in their careers and can contribute again. Nice. See, I would like to contribute myself. Like, I would like to make my own hack. The problem is, my ambitions are way too high. Like, I have such high ambitions and zero coding skills. So for me to make the hack I would want, I would have to end up hiring people to, like, help with shit. That's the only way I'm ever going to make the hack that I would like to make. Yeah, I would rather, like, a hack maker spend as much time as they need on... First of all, can we talk about this visual? That's freaking awesome. But yeah, I would rather a hack maker spend, like, literal years developing a hack slowly but surely than doing a rush job. And that seems to be what we're getting nowadays on Metroid Construction. Like, just people who spend time just making good hacks. The tools get better and better. Took 2 weeks to make. What took 2 weeks? Also a lot of sense of... Oh, yeah. What took 2 weeks to make exactly? The tools or ROM hack? Your first hack? I mean, there are some hacks that people, like, shat out in a few hours. So compared to those, I'm pretty sure your 2-week-long hack is a breath of fresh air. Don't remember what year the site has the unfinished version listed. Yo, I want that! I can't have it. But you've been working on SM Cider since 2010, off and on. Damn. And we are at, like, year 15. And you know what? Like, again, I'll gladly wait for as long as needed. Wait, you mean you've shat out hacks and like over the course of a weekend? That's pretty insane. How the hell are we getting that? Probably Shine Spark up. Yep. What's the... Wait, what's that acronym mean? Work in slight progress yearly. Gotcha. Fastest was during a marathon on MST server. MST? What the... Sanctorium vent access? Excuse me? What in the... What? Wait, a Windows machine? Do you not use Windows? Are you a Linux user? Wait, that's fine. Yo. Yeah, see, it makes me sad that this is not a finished hack. Like, I'm really enjoying this, but I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't be attached to this. I can't. As much as I would love to. Yeah, I'll say, I mean, just look at this. Like, another hack ahead of its time was Redesign, and Redesign is a much older hack. What the? Oh my god, that's so cool. Look at this. That is so cool. Like, you only ever see stuff like this in, like, Redesign or any of Mantra's hacks. Was truly mind-blowing? Oh, I'm sure it was. Like, I've already played through Redesign during this ROM hack endeavor, and yeah, compared to a lot of the ones that I've played since, it still just boggles my mind just how much shit Redesign has done. From having from having things like working maps to just the whole overhaul to the physics and everything. Like, redesign, it really is a redesign of Super Metroid. Are we gonna have something that'll kill these pirates? I'm sure we will. Phaser. What the hell is that? Ice beam. Oh. Yeah, that I actually know about that. You know, gatekeeping by Drew. I never knew why Drusev did that. Like, you would think like someone with that kind of knowledge would like share it with like everyone so that everyone can make good ROM hacks. I'm pretty sure Drusev is no longer that dragon hoarding the knowledge. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Like, I'm just waiting for the next well-known hack. As a matter of fact, I think, oh, what's it called? Angry Fire Chozo or something? I don't know if it's either up next or is, like, coming up soon. And that one got, like, an award for best something, I don't know. Drew is willing to help on things related to redesign, really? I don't think I've ever played Angry Fire Chozo. Or if I have, I wouldn't remember anything about it. Ooh, what's this? Wait to answer questions on things? Oh. You know what someone should do? Make a randomizer out of Redesign Axial Edition. Because I know Iron Rusty did a redesign, or not redesign, a randomizer of Redesign, and even implemented vanilla physics to Redesign, called it Undesign. And I know it kind of gained some controversy over that. Like, people were kind of pissed off. It's like, how are y'all going to be pissed off over something that, like, technically no one has any copyright claim to? Stardust and Snow Globe? Yeah, those are coming up. I saw the screenshots to Stardust. Looking forward to that. Snow Globe? I did play through Snow Globe once. When I was, like, at the homeless shelter, like, for, like, 8 months. I played through Snow Globe. I don't remember much of it, but I do remember it was alright. Like, the only thing that was interesting about it were like the visuals and the concept, I guess, like the narrative. I have played Eris before, yes. Wait, 2008. I didn't see Eris in the 2008 ROM hacks. This is a refill room. You mean Cliffhanger? Because I played the original Cliffhanger. OG Eris was 2009. Is it actually on Metroid Construction? Because I don't recall finding that patch. And I have all 2009 hacks, like, patched and ready to go. You don't think it's on main site? That's a shame. I actually wouldn't have minded playing the original Eris. Taking it down after releasing the 2012 remaster. Yeah, it's kind of funny because, like, he did that with Eris, but couldn't do that with Cliffhanger. Why leave the original Cliffhanger? Huh? Speed? Oh my gosh, where are we gonna find Speed? Also, where are we? Cyclonia? Oh man, it's all so cool. I hate how cool this all is because, well, again, like, it's going to eventually end. And not like on an ending note. No mother brain fight, nothing. It's just gonna end. The only itch in my ear. Does it not drop any super missiles? You did? Does it actually have the patch file to the original Ares? It's for... Well, at least I know how to add a header to an unheadered ROM, so it's whatever. A 2009 classic. Well, then here's what I'll do. If someone can get me the patch file for the ROM, you know, just DM it to me on like Discord or something. What I will do is I will play that last for the 2009 ROM hacks. Like, I'll go through all the other 2009 hacks I have now, and then once I'm done with all of that, I'll play the original Ares to cap off 09. Is that it? Hey, hey. Got it. Thank you, Sean. I mean, kind of pointless now since you know, because you got it for me. Much appreciated. So, yeah. Original Ares will be the last one I do for 2009 before moving on to 2010. Where the hell am I going? Oh, up there. Do I want to go up there? Syconia, the varied landscape. Look at that! That's so cool. Hope it works. I mean, it should. I mean, now that I know how to add a header, it should be fine. If not, then it's whatever. Have all the other hacks. You bitch! Come on. Oh, that stays locked? Can we even go that way, or is that an exit? That's an exit. Oh, we gotta go from below? Can we even? Damn. Alright. This is gonna eat up some time, sure, but I'm gonna double back and see if we can, like, go around. I don't think we can. I think we're meant to exit the way we were going. But I have to be sure. Chozo music. With an elevator going down. I'm not going down that elevator quite yet. Wait a minute. We can't get in there. Why not? That's Norfair. No, boy. We're not supposed to be here. Therma. Wait a minute. I know this. We read about this in the description. Like, we're not supposed to be able to explore Therma. But it did give a winky face as if to say, maybe you can. We got Speed Booster, though. I'll gladly take the speed. So you know what I'm gonna do? After we do everything that we are able to do in this hack, I think what I may end up doing, just to dissect this hack, is use walkthrough walls cheats and see what makes this hack tick. Instead of actually building rooms, I lock the door and put item in front. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go back up. We're gonna come back down this way. Now that I have speed booster. Reposition myself. Stay seated in one position for too long and I don't know, it kind of feels uncomfortable after a while. You think? I mean, mind you, like, I only use those walk through walls codes or whatever if, say, we finish a hack, right? And we see that there are things like great doors that never open, for example. How the hell do we get that? Of course. What I didn't do was for Golden Dawn, oh, there we go. I did not use any walk through walls codes because I started doing the whole walk through walls like after the fact, but for Golden Dawn, what I would have done was use a walk through walls code and see what was on either side of the metal doors in Phantoon's room. Because there are two metal doors in Phantoon's room that you simply just can't gain access to. How do you expect anyone to get that? There's not enough running room. Unless you, spike suit it. Brick your save. Like, can you actually do that? Make a room brick a save? Like, how would one accomplish something like that? Easily. That still cannot die. Gee whiz. Well, we got the Varia. Isn't this where the hack is supposed to end after getting a Varia? Like, I'll still explore, of course, because they did say after you get Varia, you can still explore more. Saving works by writing data, so do that, but with junk! Oh. So it bricks your save by just writing junk to your save file. Wow. So devious. We will be coming back down. I want to explore more. But before we explore more of Cyclonia slash Therma, I'm gonna check a few things out here. Yeah, goodness knows I wouldn't know how to do that because, again, I don't know how to code for shit. I wish I knew how to code. Like the things I could do with like ROM hacks and stuff. I go down. Yeah? You don't say. Those are speed blocks, right? I don't think I have enough. No, there's not enough running room for this. What about from here? Not really? No. No. Not going to work. Now, if I had X-ray scope, I could maybe do something like this, and then do this, like that, turn around, that, and then some more, turn around. Yeah, and just keep on going until we reach this, then break through the speed blocks. The MagCons people love to collaborate too, and GBA is easier or so I hear. Good entry points is to help with something minor in a group project. Really? I mean, the only thing I can probably contribute as far as ROM hacking goes is art. Like, I can do artwork just fine. I wonder. No, it's not gonna work. Is that speed blocks going up? Oh. Oh. I see. Okay, so that's just a shortcut upward, that's all it is. I want to see if these things can die to, say, Shine Spark Echoes. No, those things are freaking immortal. Yeah, it really is. Like, I'm working on a custom sprite myself, like a custom Samus sprite, using one of my OCs, and it's definitely gonna have a different style than what's typically seen in Super Metroid, for better or worse. Oh wait, there's a green door up somewhere around here now. I think so. What do we get here? Grapple? I mean, that's not gonna really help us with anything in particular, but it's there. Yeah, some of them look pretty good. Like, there was a recent one that I saw. Someone made a Charizard sprite, and that actually looked really good. Anything else around here? No? No. Alright, so I guess we're going back. Yeah, true. Like, Alice Margatroyd from Toho. That's actually a really good sprite. Mind you, I don't know shit about Toho, but I know about Alice Margatroyd, and I thought that was a really good sprite. I want to go up the shortcut way. I think I do. For the swag of it. If I can. Can I? Yeah, that's kind of tight. Wait, an HD version of the gunship? Really? I kind of want to see that. I hate when I do that. That's cool. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold up. Where's this going? Oh, an E-tank. I was not expecting this. Okay, that was pretty dope. Oh, hang on, I gotta see this. Hold up. What's it look? Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that before. I've actually used that one before in some randomizers. Using an entire enemy palette to shade is cheating. Wait, what do you mean? Who's cheating? Who did it? Point them out. Oh, really? The ship is actually, flagged as an enemy sprite? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Use level collision. Yeah, I actually noticed, oh, which hack was it? I think it was Rebuild 3 or 4? No, not 4. It was Rebuild 3. Where one of the Metroids can be, you can stand on one of the Metroids like a platform. I thought that was like the weirdest thing. Elevator type situation? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Item. Probably knee tank. You know what? I'll take more supers. So it doesn't have any solid tiles associated with it. Just hovers up and down and has instructions for what to do if you press down in the right spot. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Come to think of it, I've noticed that some of the custom chips that you can choose for randomizers have like specific collision like associated with them. It's actually the level holding you up. Huh. The things you learn. Wait, am I even able to get that? Yeah, I think I can. Hang on. I like how deep that went, like, into the ceiling. Nothing there, no? No. What about here? No. No. Ah, you're a dick. Nothing else here, so down here we go. Into Sanctorium Vent Access. No way to explore any of this. The promise of what could have been. Mother Brain's brain tank. Man, look at all those rooms we can't explore. Makes me sad face. Um. Hmm. Let's go down this way, I guess. Sure wish I had a more powerful beam. This is Cyclonia. Alright, so we're reaching the end of our journey here. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Oh, you can't do me like this. Aw, man. So that's it. That's like the end of the hack. But let's go ahead and do a little bit of dissecting, shall we? Why you gotta be like that? That works. Alright. Let's see here. What's in here? It is... G4. Okay. See, what other doors can we try and poke and prod? I mean, we can go into Therma. Before we do that, though, let's check out this door here that we couldn't check near the elevator to Therma. For all we know, this would take us to, like, I don't know, toward the glass tube. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh? Oh. So clearly, nothing. Finally, Therma. I mean, there's a few places I could have maybe checked out, but nah. Maybe this door leads toward high jump boots. Let's find out. I don't know what that is, but I kinda want it. Can I have it? That's a no. It's a hard no. But I want it. Looks like ice. Probably is ice. I want it though. Charge. Oh my god. Where the hell are we? Gaia Heights? Yeah, at a part we're not supposed to be. Fucking scared me. Where is this? Oh. Uh-huh. Where is this? Wait, where is this? Wait, we've been here before, but the map isn't filled in. Charge is obtainable in the demo normally, as are power bombs, but I don't remember the intended. Wait, really? Power bombs are actually obtainable in this demo? So I could have gotten that charge beam, like, as intended. That's... Damn, I feel like I heal. Breaking a game I didn't need to break. Well, we've gotten this far, so... What's another cut with a scalpel, huh? So this is where we normally get the charge, and that's it. I'm guessing this door just leads to nothing. I mean, I don't know where else to go as far as exploration goes. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to begin to try and find power bombs. I didn't even think power bombs were able to be acquired. And this just goes back down to, yeah, alright. You know what? I think I'll just call it here. Don't know where the first intended power bombs is. I don't know if I want to continue looking. So we'll just call it here. I give this thing, damn. Like, it sucks that it's only a demo that will never be finished, but I'll give this a 4 out of 5 because this thing was really cool. I really enjoyed what I played so far. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess we just move on.